Chapter 11 of Deuteronomy. So love the Lord your God and do what I told you. Remember how we killed every firstborn of Egypt, all the animals and crops 3 times over? How when someone was bad, the earth ate them and their families? How so many of you were hacked down by the sword of the Levites, or impaled, or died of thirst and malnutrition, disease from living in a tent city in a field of piss and shit? I am great and have mighty killing methods, and I swore I'd get you some land with milk and honey, many slaves. Not a land like Egypt where you gotta water the crops like a garden, but a land where water rains out of the sky. I will give you rain if you obey me. I will give you grass for your cattle. Don't serve other gods, or the Lord will get very angry and turn off the water. Teach your children fear of me. Chant it. Keep your land. If you follow the rules, I will scare away all nations. Everywhere you tread will be yours, from the wilderness to Lebanon to Euphrates to Mediterranean. No one will question your power. They will fear you and your God of genocide and fury. Religion is military propaganda. How typical, how pathetic. Lord, save us from the Lord of the lies. Blessings if you obey, curses if you don't. No other God. No other gods. Now, there's no mention that there aren't no other gods. Stand on Mount Gerizim and bless. Curse at Mount Ebal, in the land of the Canaanites that we have doomed. I gave you the land. It is their lot to be exterminated. We are the great exterminators. Obey my laws. Very quantum, like a computer, either or, up, down, on, off. It is the very basics of learning to judge, and it is too basic for the gods, too limited for a creative mind, good only for slaves and computers. When I was an ignorant ape, I thought and grunted like an ignorant ape, but that is bloody history. Lord of the lies. Yeah, it's military propaganda, and there's a lot of hatred towards Egypt, which is a bit questionable. Why they're so pissed off at Egypt. Maybe because Egypt was a great nation 4,000 years ago. I mean, great. That also has to be qualified. Can you really say a nation is great if most of them are slaves? And they built a couple of big piles of rock. I mean, what's so great about that? What's so great about the Egyptian culture that lived in luxury? A few walls painted with nice paints, some nice fabrics, some gold and silver, and a few big gravestones. I mean, that wasn't great. I mean, the architecture was nice and square and or pyramid-like. It wasn't great. Might even be pathetic. Our history is bloody history. We should get over it. We have to get over it. In fact, we have to realize that our ancestors were fools. Bloody fools. And stop worshipping the fuckers. But of course, you have to be careful not to say that there were, I mean, we got to hear, it's a long way from the sea. So, don't give up. We're on our way. Keep on it.